We're at Snetterton, testing, or winter testing. It's absolutely freezing and it's not getting any warmer. It's a bit icy out there, so that should be quite fun. And yeah, hopefully it's going to warm up. Fingers crossed.
So we're up at Snetterton in Norwich on a cold December morning. We're here for 2 days for Reza to do some testing and prep ready for next year's season, and also get a chance to get the car set up right and get some notes taken.
Not great. Had a few spins, been on the grass twice. Not too sure about the pace, but hopefully I can work on it and go through some data, and then we'll be on it.
Yeah, so all the cars run cameras, so we take the footage from every session. We obviously use it for driver coaching, so we look at what they're doing out on the circuit. I'm downloading it now. We keep every single lap that all the drivers do on a hard drive, so that's what we're doing at the moment. We're downloading it.
What I class as my apex, which is exactly here where the extra bit of tarmac meets the white line. That's where I want to try and do
So day 2, still at Snetterton. It's -2 and it feels like -2. Bit of a delay this morning because the track was frozen, some frosty and icy patches on the track, but they did some sighting laps in the car, went round, took all the drivers around as well to have a look and just see how the conditions were, and then we managed to get going at around 10 o'clock this morning. So luckily the sun's out, it is warming up, and the guys are out on track making the most of the time.
Fred pulls over, you stay flat out, then he try and tow with you. He'll make that call. Does that make sense? You just drive flat out, and the other basically pick up on everything he's doing. That he won't drive off into the distance. Yeah, he'll pull, drop back, catch you back up. But the idea is that someone in front of any of your laps, you can stay flat out and stand in front of them. And then later we can practice a bit of towing and get in the other ear to get you to response.
Yeah, so we've got all our drivers that are going to race for us next year. All tested at a very cold and icy Snetterton, but luckily the sun's out and it is starting to dry out the circuit. So we're going to start to do a little bit of qualifying prep, a little bit of racecraft, a bit of towing, a bit of all sorts really, just to try and sort of prepare them as much as we can, ready for the season coming next year. Obviously Reza is his first year, as it is for Freddie, and they're going to be working together a little bit more on how to slipstream, how to race with each other, how they can learn off each other, and then we're going to sort of take that back to when we get back to the data and have a look to see which one is improving the most, or which one can work or learn off each other, and then have a look at some video as well. So we've got a busy schedule. We had to start a little bit later because of the icy conditions, and also the it's going to get dark at 3:30, so we've got a busy schedule that's going to go on throughout the day, but it's going well so far. Reza's performance has been superb. We saw some real spark with him at the winter series, and he's been able to bring that to the testing in the winter. First time here, we learnt the circuit yesterday, and now we're sort of just starting to work on the finer details of how to actually rotate the car, make sure we're carrying good minimum speed through the high speed corners, and then working with his teammate. And we did a bit of racecraft yesterday, and he's racy. He loves a bit of a race. He loves to sort of get stuck in, which is promising, because that's obviously what Ginetta Junior is all about. But now it's all about how we're going to fine tune how we get the best out of him in qualifying.
Getting on really well. We just did some sort of towing and with Freddie, trying to see where he's faster, where I'm faster. Yeah, it's brought me along a lot. About 7/10 off, which isn't bad, especially around this track. It's such a long lap. It's over 2 minutes. Yeah, just got to see where I'm losing time, where he's gaining time. So yeah.
So yeah, here at Snet, my role pretty much is obviously trying to bring the drivers on as much as possible. We jump in car, we do a bit of coaching, we work with them through data and video, and ultimately the goal is just to develop and push them on as much as they can. And every now and again I'll jump in, do a reference lap, just so we can see how much they're off, or if they're actually got anywhere they need to focus on. But that's my main role here. We're working closely with him and Freddie Slater. We over the past 2 days he's come on loads. We've gone from sort of looking at seconds to chasing temps now, and we're getting to the point where we can practice towing and stuff like that and getting in race ready. We did a bit of a race run yesterday, with myself, and it was quite good seeing how he plays out in the race, where his strengths and weaknesses are. And yeah, I think ultimately we've got a good little package there with him. We just need to fine tune and develop him that last little bit more.
But you're going to go out behind him again and do exactly the same, but with bigger gaps.
Great 2 days here at Snetterton. Great coaching from Ash and Phil. Made lots of progress. I was a bit concerned on Wednesday morning with our pace, but now coming to the end of Thursday, very happy with where we are. Just hoping we can carry it forward to next season.
So end of testing at Snetterton, been a great couple of days of learning. Really changeable conditions, everything from wet and slippery to icy and cold, and nice that we finished off with some sunshine and a relatively dry track. But really good testing, lots of progress made, lots of driving with his teammates to kind of push each other along, make sure they're getting the best from the car and the track. So yeah, great day, just very, very cold.